Hello, welcome back to Diary of a Bookaholic. My name's Dorothy, and today we have the Till Days of Christmas book tag. Question 1. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me a partridge in a pear tree. Partridge stood alone in a pear tree. What is your favorite standalone? I said NightBitch by Rachel Yoder. This was very different than what I've read, and it stands out in my mind. Question 2. On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves. Love is in the air. Who is your one true pairing? Now this is the last book in the series. Morgan and Hunter from here. Now they have gone through hell, and it's kind of a hate to love, because when Morgan first meets her, there's some other forces making her end up hating Hunter, not trusting him at all. But once they get together, they're like, you can tell they're made for each other. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 3 French hens. In the spirit of threes, what is the best trilogy you've ever read? For me, a lot of books. I read a lot of books in the actual series, not many in trilogies, but I said The Hunger Games. This one has always stood out in my mind. I read the first one for school back in 11 years ago or something like that. Got me to the point where I wanted to read those sequels to it. Not a lot of books I read for school wanted me to read even more from a author. But I read this for my junior year, and then after I graduated I picked up book 2 and 3. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 4 Calling Birds. Since series consists of 4 more series, what's your favorite series? My all-time favorite, hands down, is the Sweep series. This is book 14. Like I said, this is a 15-book series, and each one, Morgan finds herself in some type of different shenanigans, and books 1 through 14 takes place close together, like where one ends, the other one picks up. Book 15 sets you up in a future a little bit. After some time's gone by and Morgan has grown up, and you get to see her kind of grown up and what's happened to her, and just following Morgan and the whole gang together and what happened. I just love it, and it's one of those books I pick up if I'm in a slumpy mood. I'll read one of these. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 golden rings. 1 ring to rule them all. Who is your favorite villain and antagonist? And here we have the Janie's stepmom. I forget her name, but she is very malicious. She's a fairy, and she's been in Janie's life since she was real little. She's actually somehow made Janie forget her own mother. So she's that wicked. But we find out all that in here, and that's just the first book. She gets mentioned in the other ones, but not as much. But in this one, she's the main villain. And I'm looking forward to see what else happens in this series. But yeah, Janie's stepmom, I can't find her. Eveline is her stepmother. I think they call her Eve or Eva. But yeah, she is wicked. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a-laying. Creation is a beautiful thing. What is your favorite world or world building? Paper God series by Amanda Sun is really good. Even though a lot of it's based in the real world in Tokyo, you get this, there's certain, some of the novellas, you see more of the God's world. And I just find it very interesting that ink can be what brings some of this stuff to life. I just love the world building and how she woven modern world with the ancient myths and stuff. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans as swimming. Who needs 7 swans when all it takes is 1 good animal sidekick? Who is your favorite animal sidekick? Again, sweet. But I said Daga, I think I'm pronouncing that right. From here, it's Morgan's cat, and you kind of see how just Morgan would be upset, and here comes the cat, cuddles, and everything's all fine. And I just find it cute, because Morgan will be talking to the cat, and the cat's would meow at her, answering her. 8. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids of milking. Milk is so 18th century. Which book or series take beverage food to a whole new level? It's at the Charmless. Our main character parents own a tea shop, and they add little magical to add bravery or adds a little something to it to help with their customers with what they need. Number 9. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 ladies dancing. Dancing is just one skill of a lady. Who's your favorite kick-ass female lead? I said Janie from Grimm Legacy series. Each one you see how she's going to school for a lawyer, and how she can take what she's learned at school and kind of talk her way out of stuff, but she also can fight. She can do a lot of other things. And she's also facing magic, not being a non-magical being. So, with that said, that's my answer for that. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 Lords of Leaping. How about your favorite leading lad? Mac from the Mostly Real McCoy. He is such a sweetest, and seeing how much he adores his daughter. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 11 Pipers Piping. What is your favorite book or bookish thing with musical influence? I said Daisy Jones and the Six, because that's the only book that I can think of that has music that I actually really enjoyed.
Well, I remember that Always Jane by Jen Bennett is about music as well.
Next question, number 12. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 Drummers Drumming. Drumroll please, what is your favorite read of this year? So far, now I'm filming this early in like late November, and yes, there's 1 month left, and I could still like read something that's better, but My Mechanical Romance by Alexan Ferrell-Smith. I probably butchered that name. It is about robot combat, and if you know me, I'm actually wearing a shirt from one of my favorite robot combat teams. I've yet to see anything in books about it, unless it's like a textbook of how to do it. But this is a romance between two people who they start out on the same team. Other than that, I just really loved it, and I almost was wanting my husband to read it, but I knew he wouldn't like it because it's romance. So with that said, that's all I have for this tag. All the books I mentioned listed down below, along with the questions and where I found it, my Goodreads, my Instagram, and my blog. And with that said, have a wonderful day. Read what you love. Bye.